we are now live streaming to Facebook. So, hello everyone and welcome. We are here for Erika's book launch and I'm so excited. I'm so honored. I am so privileged to be a part of this beautiful soul's launch, be a part of her authoring journey, and to be in a position to share her with you. She is talented. She is passionate. She is a wordsmith. And wow, there's so much more I could share with you about her. But the one thing I will share is just how this vision has come to light and in the short space of time that I've known her. And it was only about 3 months ago that Erika said, I have some poetry that I would love to release a book in. She's done her own journal previously from start to finish. So she has skills that so many of us have. And it's an honor to see her sharing her passion in this way. And when I say she has skills, this beautiful cover was designed by her, designed and created by her. Every page of this book was designed and created by her. This is sheer artistry at work. So go and get your copy, and I'll tell you more how to do that in a moment. But I'm going to take a break and hand you over to this most amazing person that has released Bloom inWord, Erika Brown. Over to you, Erika.
Thank you all so much. This is such an honor, such a gift. This is truly a moment in time that is absolutely unforgettable. I have been reflecting, marinating, and just honestly in awe of my journey. When I look back at different scenes of my life and I see older versions, because I believe like as we change, as we evolve, that's all fine and dandy and great, but we're still who we always have been at our core. And I believe that the real work is allowing those other pieces to come forward. And so old Erika, Erika that was down, that was tired, that was hurting, like I still show love to her to this day. So as I reflect and marinate and all of that, I'm honored. I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful that she was willing to go through what she went through to get me this version of me here today, because I would not be here today without everything that I had gone through. And in the midst of it, it was torture. Like it was horrendous. It was trying. And yet I made it. And so I honor her. I honor every version of me that has brought me to this version. And I'm just grateful that I have an opportunity to share a message of hope, because it's like when you're going through it, you feel like it's going to last forever. And each day that you continue to struggle and you continue to cry and you continue to be like, bro, do you hear me? Anybody, like, is anybody out there? Like, just being able to let other people know that you are always heard and you are always seen, even if you don't feel it in that moment. Like never, ever, ever, ever give up on you, because you are so worth it. And so if I can bring this to other people to just share what truly is possible, like I've done my job. And so I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share pieces and stories of me with this collective of women who mean so much to me. And Rebecca, I just got to put you out there real quick, because you saw the raw and uncut, like raw and nasty. I'm just going to keep it, 100, like raw, like, whoo, child, like walking around Wayne State dorm eating beans out of a can, like just making up fake organizations to try and maintain my high. Like, come on, like, and you were there and you love me anyways. Like, what? Like, girl, like you love me in the midst of it. And so I'm so grateful, like I said, for each and every one of y'all for showing up and being here to share this moment with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I told you she was a wordsmith. I told you. And if you remember when I sent out the invite, I said, bring your tissues because you're going to need it. I know that there'll be some tears here today. Erika, I have a few questions for you because I'd like you to share a little bit more about the book and the journey, your journey as an author. So if you can open your mic again and just share with everyone, how did the poetry come about? Because not everyone's read the book yet. So tell us when you first wrote the first one, where you were in life and the journey. You don't have to go into depth about every single step along the journey, but we have so many different sections in the book, and I'm going to share the sections. So the first section is daddy issues. And you know, we all have some kind of daddy issues. And then we have evacuation. No, let me put my glasses on. Excavation. I know that you don't have anything saying evacuate. Excavation. Glasses on, older woman in place. And then we have unravel. And how many of us have unraveled all those layers of ourselves? And then, of course, you can see the lotus flower behind me. There's a chapter called Lotus Flower, and it's like, oh. And then finally, we have blossom. And that's where you are in your journey right now. You're blossoming, and those who know you can see that in you. So where were you when you first started writing the first poem? How did you get into writing poetry, and where did the name of the book come from?
Ooh, so many juicy questions. So I actually started writing poetry in sixth grade. It was part of an assignment. So it was part of an assignment, sixth grade, and I was like, okay, poetry, and it was so formal, like the haikus and the this and the that and the metaphors, and it was so structured, and it felt very daunting. Like, I don't know, don't tell me what to do. I don't like that, and even though I was in school, but still, like I didn't like that restraint and that pressure, and so we got to write a free verse, and I was like, cool, this is right down my lane. And so it was entitled, What is Love? And as a sixth grader, I asked myself, like, what is love really? Because love was not a common word used in my primary household. And I just wanted to explore it more. And so that poem actually ended up getting selected. It's published in a book somewhere. And I was like, wow, thank you. I was just like, wow, okay. And so it became my outlet, though. My childhood was an experience. It was a journey in and of itself, but it was very, very, very dark. And I did not, I grew up in, my primary household where my thoughts and my opinions didn't matter till I turned 18. So as I was going through life, I'm like, what do I do with this? And I had my mom there, and because I was with my mom on the weekends and the summer, she wasn't always right there. And two, like a lot of it was still very confusing. And so I took to the pen and paper, and I just started just letting it out. And it was all, like I said, very angry at first, like, you know, F you, and I can't stand this, and just rah and roar, and just all of that anger and that frustration and that misunderstanding, and like just feeling so confused. You know, I'm growing up biracial. I was a survivor of childhood sexual trauma. I was born with a birth defect. I mean, there's all of these things that took place, and then there was no space to really talk about it and really like dive all the way in, and then just living life in the house all the time, like what I was experiencing in my house every day, and just what it felt like, because again, it wasn't welcome to talk about feelings and emotions. Like I didn't even know what vulnerability was until I was in a childhood trauma recovery group. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Like, so there was just words and there was just things, and I was like, I'm just going to pour it out on paper. And so that's what I did over the years. And so the first poem that's actually in this was written in 2007. I was living with a girlfriend, and I just was so full. And it's like, I was kind of one of those people, like I always wanted to do right. I just didn't know how to actually get right. You know, like I didn't want to be this bad girl. I didn't want to be this walking tornado, just knocking everybody and everything out. I didn't know how to be in the world. And my pen and my paper allowed me that space to do it. And so I realized through the writing, like, you got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, you, girl, like, you're a lot. And so it was always just my safe space, though. And it allowed me an opportunity to process what I was going through after reflecting on the words. And my soul sister, who's here with us, Zenda, she called it divine downloads. And I was like, ooh, that part. That is good. And that's how it flowed through me, because it was almost like the divine was working through me to allow me to process in our own special way. And that part was just everything. And so as I gathered all of these poems, when I decided to bring this book out, I was like, girl, you got a lot of daddy issues. Like, you got a whole lot, and your daddy issues impact the way you show up in relationship. Your daddy issues impact the way that you deal with, you handle, and you speak to men. Your daddy issues allow you to be treated in a way in which you were not created to be treated. Your daddy issues it's a block in order for you to show up fully in relationship with others. And then as I continued, I was like, the excavation was going inward to see me. Because yes, I didn't have the best relationship with my dad. I didn't have a lot of things externally, but the external factors were not the problem. I was the problem. And so the excavation allowed me to see me. It allowed me to do my work. It allowed me to stop blaming others and check myself. And so when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's super duper deep. Like, again, you got a lot going on. And that kind of led me to the unravel. Because again, it goes back, like, I didn't want to be the person that I showed up in life as. And I didn't know how to change. I didn't know how to do better. And it's like, I read the books and I did all these things and I went to counseling, and there was so much work externally, again, that I was doing, but I didn't know how to get inward. I didn't know how to go in. And so as I excavated, as I saw me, I unraveled also, because I'm like, whoa, like, wow, I saw so many things. And I saw me, I saw other people. I realized, like, people did the best they could, just like you were doing the best you could. And the unravel took me to some dark, dark, dark places, to places where, like, I didn't want to be here anymore. I had plans to end my life. I was done. And when I was young, when the first time I had a major depressive issue, it was my brother and my sister that kept me alive, because I refused to allow them to find me. I wasn't willing to do that. I wasn't willing for that to be their story. And so the second episode I had, it was my kids. Like, part of me was like, oh, my kids will be okay. Like, they got fathers, they got people, they love them. But I was like, no, they will not be okay. And so the last one that I had that took me all the way, I was like, I love y'all enough to remove myself, because I am not okay. And it would be better for me not to be here than for me to be here and continue to operate and maneuver in this way. And again, by the grace of something bigger and greater, he always made a way, always made a way for me. Like, my time was not done. My story was not over. And this one here. And so I'm just so grateful again for this opportunity. Like, the storm is dark and the storm is trying, and the storm will make you feel like you don't have anybody. But this right here lets you know you will always have somebody. You don't have to meet me face to face. You don't have to see me in order to know that I see you. I see you. You are not alone. You are not out here by yourself, because it's somebody else that's been through it. And this is just my testament of, like, I done been through it, and you're going to be through it too. And there's something on the other side waiting for you. So just hold on. I hope I answered all the questions.
Yes, you did. And so much more. And this is you shining right now. And that's why we're here. We're here to honor you. We're here to celebrate you and to say, thank God you are still here with us. And thank God you are shining your light today and every other day of your life for those around you, to see that no matter how challenging life is, there's always someone out there that sees you. There's always someone out there that needs you and loves you. So thank you so much for, no matter what darkness you were going through, you fought and you're here today and we're here to celebrate with you. And thank you, Erika, for sharing that. So I'm going to share on Facebook first because you've got a few people over there saying hi and I don't want to ignore them. So Beanie just saying hi. She said, hi, ladies. I'm watching from Facebook Live. You have Dion Lee Benton, who is saying good morning. You've got Patricia saying hi, Erika. We've got Kim saying hello, hello. And we've got Dion again saying proud of you. So I'll keep checking over every now and then whenever someone else is speaking and share a few more of those shout outs. So comment and let Erika know you're here. Share the love, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. Just share the love with her. I'll make sure she sees all of them. And Erika and I will come back in and comment a bit later on. So, right, the reason we are here is to get you to know how to purchase Erika's books. So this beautiful book is available, and I'm not going to lift it up because it's right behind me over there. And we've got the ebook that's available. That's live from today, and the paperback was live from Friday, I believe. It finally opened up, and you can purchase your copy by going to Amazon. It is available on Amazon right now, and it's $7.77 for the ebook and $11.11 for the paperback. And we kicked off here today at 11:11. And when Erika speaks later on, she'll tell you about that if you don't already know. So we love angel numbers here. So to purchase a copy, if you type in that's bit.ly, bit.ly, and then /EB for Erika Brown launch. That will get you to the page on Amazon that tells you about Erika, and you'll see both of her books. Okay, so you'll see her author profile. So if you don't know her yet, go over, have a view of the profile, and purchase a copy of the book. So Erika invited some of her nearest and dearest in the room today to share a little bit about their experience and their journey with her and to celebrate with her today. So I have the honor of introducing each of them. And we're going to start off today with Becky. So Becky, welcome, Becky Waynes. Welcome. Please open your mic.
Technology is not my strong point, so thank you for reminding me. Okay, so my name is Becky, and I'm from Canada. I'm a photographer and an interior designer way up north here. Erika and I have been wading through this mud of healing together for the last 2.5 years now. We've been accountability partners through a course that has helped us both tremendously. One that's helped us both rediscover who we are, dig deep, and see how we show up in this world and just honor that. It's been honestly such an honor to be asked to be here today. Speaking is not my thing. Wording is not my thing. Erika does the words, so bear with me. But yeah, I'm super honored to be here to give you a few words on this huge and exciting day and moment for Erika. I cannot wait to read this book. I ordered it on Friday and it has not arrived yet, and I'm just pumped. It's so beautiful, and I'm just so proud of you, Erika. Honestly, you're 1 in 7 billion. There is no one quite like you. Your growth from the start of the journey until now has been nothing short of inspiring. I'm probably going to cry at some point in here because I'm extremely emotional, and Erika has just honestly changed my life. So you fearlessly stripped away layers of conditioning and relentlessly kept wading through the heavy muds of this healing, just like the lotus flower. You allow other people to show up exactly as they are, me included, and you honor them and their journey. You gently help me see things in a different light with an outside perspective and a bigger, less entangled perspective. You call me on my BS. You're not afraid to do that, and I appreciate it. I need it. You're a master at reframing thoughts, and your words and ways of explaining things have a way of hitting home and sinking in like no other. You remind me to celebrate the small things and the big things, even when my conditioning tries to skim over them and make them little. It's truly been such an honor witnessing the last few years with you. The deep stuff, the happy stuff. When I started on this healing journey, I genuinely thought it was going to be happy and sunshine and rainbows and full of good vibes and beautiful moments. And boy, I could not have been any more wrong. That was not reality, but there's no one I would want more on this journey beside me than someone who has such a similar drive to be the best version of herself, with a badass warrior side that just won't give up. This world is a better place simply because you're in it, Erika. And I'm so thankful that you held on. I'm seriously gonna cry. Your words and your art and your poetry and just who you are is changing lives. Just like the cover of this book, you are that lotus flower that has popped through the mud to bloom in brilliant color. I'm so proud of you now in this moment of celebration, and I'm so thankful you held on. You're an inspiring human being. There's a quote that says, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you, even when you don't see it yourself. And that's you. You see it in others. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for bravely sharing your talent with the world. So cheers to you. Cheers to this beautiful book, the beautiful cover, and cheers to the lives that you're changing. Love you long time.
Becky, you've started. You've started this now. Okay, we're doing this. Erika, how are you feeling? Because it's going to be you next, and I want to make sure you're okay. Do I have to continue talking?
Well, I'm so full, and I'm just so grateful, to be able to share space with people who see me and allow me to see them. And one of the big things that really hits me is there used to be such a negative narrative around me. Like, I remember being that girl that parents did not want their kids hanging out with. I remember the destructive path that I created. And I remember, people spoke so negatively of me. And with just cause, I admit I was off the chain. Like, I told my Zenda, I separated from the chain. Like, I wasn't even on it anymore. So I get it, but I'm just to hear people speak in that way about me,
Yes, you.
And again, I got to give credit where credit is due. So I have to uplift the divine, because this is not just, it's source, universe, God, the divine, it was not, I have to give credit. It's a divine connection that allowed this transformation to take place, because it was not just me alone. And so I'm, like I said, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And Becky, I know you say what you say about your words, but girl, give credit where credit is due to yourself. And I'm pointing over here because I see you right here, but you stop it. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are powerful. You are powerful. And I'm so grateful that you showed up for me in this way and you allowed yourself to shine, because that light was so bright on top of you. So thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. And Erika, it's time for quicksand. So I'll let you get ready for that. But Becky, yes. Wow, thank you so much. And that was beautiful. It was, you said, you're not very technical when you started. And also, Erika's the wordsmith. Give yourself the dues there. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing from the heart. We know that's where it came from. And I know that we have so much more of this to come. So if you don't have your tissues, get your tissues. I'm warning you again. Now we're going to have the very first reading from Erika, and with quicksand.
All right, here we go. Quicksand. Buried under feelings and suffocating from anxiety. A tug-of-war battle between my mind and my heart. Questioning my self-worth and doubting my strength. Blinded by flashbacks of my past, petrified to repeat history. Determined to do and be different, but paralyzed by the thought of what if. Fighting for the life inside me, but barely missing punches thrown by my own selfish desires. In the room with the answer, but unable, or maybe unwilling, to reach for the light switch that will illuminate the truth. Thank you.
Ooh, powerful, powerful. And there's so much more of this brilliance throughout this book. And if we had more time, I'd go through and tell you some of the titles. Before I saw any of the poetry, the titles were what got me. And I've got goosebumps going down my back. It's like, wow, I want this. Even before I saw any poetry, it's like, yeah, this needs to be in the world. So thank you so much for that reading, Erika. First of 3, so you've got 2 more to come. Cannot wait. So it gives me great honor to now introduce Zenda. Zenda is one of Erika's dear friend from way back. And I can't wait to hear what you've got to share. Zenda Thomas, open your mic, please.
Good evening, and I'm so excited to be here. My name is Zenda Lynette Thomas, and I'm Erika's soul sister. And we met about 3 years ago in an incubation program with Be Well Beautiful Woman. And my version is different. When I met her, I loved her at first sight. When she met me, she was like, I think I might like her because I'm a whole lot. And so my connection with Erika really has been one of growth, one of authenticity, one of accountability, one of unconditional love. And for me, I went through a phase of my journey of not knowing or questioning relationships. And like, I don't need new ones, no. But when I met Erika, and as we've grown, like we literally, words that she uses, I see you. She saw me, even though I'd been on a journey for a while, and she saw me in ways and brought out things and characteristics and reignited something in me. And it's a special relationship. It's one that I didn't know was coming. It's one that I am so grateful for. I am so proud of you, Erika, for putting this out in the world with bold, radical, and intentionality, sis. Your words have power. Your words have, they give a person the will. The will. I'll just say that, the will. When you think, it's been times where I've thought about you and we've connected over text, and it's been just what we needed at that time, at that moment, for you, for me, for both of our journeys. And I love you. I am so proud of you. And I want you to know that I see you, because it's hard not to. Your illumination, sis, is so bright. It is so bright. And I am honored that you see me and we're able to evolve and journey together. And thank you for allowing me to be here. And to, I don't know that old Erika. I hear about her. And I know I would have loved her just as I love you. And I'm grateful for who you are and who you have become, because as you continue to do that, I do as well. So thank you, sister, for this journey. And I look forward to all that you continue to bring into the world, because those divine downloads, girl. So I love you, and continue to journey strong. And I got you, and I see you. I love you, and I'm here for you always. Mwah. And when we get there.
Oh, absolutely beautiful, Zenda Lynette. That was gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing. I did it. And I said that you know Erika from way back. It's Rebecca that knows Erika from way back. And I can't wait to hear what you have to share about Erika's journey and, you know, the experience that you both shared together. And Erika, you brought the right people into the room today for a reason. And wow, heartwarming. This book is, you mentioned the words, both of you mentioned the words about authenticity. That is who we see in front of us today. We see someone who stands in her authenticity. She is real. She is raw. She's going to drop it exactly as it comes to her, those downloads. And you're going to know you've been Erica'd, I'm going to call it, because she just throws it at you and it makes you think, oh gosh, I needed to hear that. Now, Erika, I know that you've been on the other side of this. I can hear my voice going already. You've been on the other side of this, and the person we know today isn't the person that we see. But as Zenda Lynette said, we would love you regardless because of who you are. We've all been through, some kind of mess. And no matter how bad that mess is, there's always someone out there. And this message is for everyone out there listening as well, feeling like you have no one in your life. You don't know what direction to go in next. You don't know who to reach out to. There's always someone. And it's usually the person you least expect. So just look around you and see who can be that one person, because you only need one. You only need one person. Who is that one person for you right now to help you on the journey wherever you are right now? So I know that this book will help you in really digging deep. As I said, it's raw. And some of the titles alone for each of the poems will really get you in a place where you think, darn, I obviously needed to hear that, but that was painful. But we have to go through that pain to get to the other side of, the unicorns that we were all talking about, Becky. That beautiful healing journey, it's hard. But when you get to the other side of that, and we're always healing. So no matter how your life is or where you are in your life, we're constantly healing. We're never fully healed, in my opinion. So wherever you are in your journey, this book will support you. So go out and get a copy today. And remember, the link for that is bit.ly, and I'll post it wherever you're watching at the moment, over on Facebook. It's bit.ly/EB Erika Brown launch. Okay. Or just head over to Amazon and look for Erika Brown, or Bloom in Word. That's WORD, not in words, as in going inside. So now we get to hear some of the juicy stuff from Rebecca. So Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us. You know Erika from way back, and I cannot wait for you to share a little bit of that wonderful experience that you had together, no matter what it was like. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody. I met Erika back in college, and I'm gonna be brief, but I'm gonna be running through the story, right? And so when I met Erika, we were at Wayne State. We weren't roommates. She was just walking past the room, and I was getting my hair braided by a friend at the time. And she came in, she's new, we're new, we hit it off. As time went on, I realized that Erika and I had more in common than I thought. Like, I grew up in a single parent household. I didn't meet my dad till I was 17. She has her story, and we're both doing things as teenagers we should not be doing, hanging around people we shouldn't be hanging around, just living our life in college, doing us. And I would write a lot. And I shared that with her. And that was another thing we had in common, because she's a writer too. And, just being young and really trying to find your way, it was a toll on both of us. And from Kalamazoo to Detroit, because she was the only one with a car, okay? We're doing things, we're not going to class, we doing stuff we're not supposed to be doing. And we ended up separating for some years. And she found me on Facebook a few years back. And God had been working on me, right? I had to, just like her, separate from people. I had to really clean myself up as far as, drugs, drinking, things like that. Trying to really get myself back on track, because now I have kids. And Erika came at the perfect time in my life. Like, I have a 12-year-old and my second daughter will be 2 in June. And with my second child, I am a single parent. And I was really broken. And I was like, not only this, now I have to raise my kid by myself. And Erika was not Erika. Like, I could tell God had been working on her too. This transformation, I swear to goodness, you guys, it blew my mind. Because this is like, in college, if someone had a problem with Erika, they had a problem with me. They had a problem with me. They had a problem with Erika. And we were like, and it was other girls we were hanging with. And we were like, all of us, okay? But this wasn't the woman that I knew in college. She had growth. She had a family. The way she talked was different. You know, every other word that came out of her mouth back then was, okay, it wasn't of God. I'm going to say that. And that's how we related. And she uplifted me. She was someone, even still, because back then I was crying on her shoulder too about stuff. Boy problems, boyfriend, all type of stuff. And she uplifted me. And even when I started my journey breastfeeding, she was just beautiful to me, inside out. And I was still writing. I still write. And I was telling her, you know, of my journey of starting my blog and helping single parents and the things that, you know, I've been doing. And she said, she called me, it was around Christmas. She said, you know, I've been praying for you and the Lord put something on my heart. I have a gift for you. And she drove from Kalamazoo to Detroit and she gave me the most beautiful gift. It was like a diary, like a book that she had designed herself. And it had scriptures, pictures, and I could tell she really put work into it. And she was like, you know, do you still write? Because she called me, she said, you still write? I'm like, yeah, you know, I still write. And it really touched me because this is a woman, a friend, someone dear to me, that even at my lowest point, when I was ready to give up on everything, she put that spark right back under me. And she drove, like, she could have mailed it to me, but she didn't mail it to me. She personally gave it to me along with some other items that would help me on my breastfeeding journey. And she was just like, you know, the Lord was really been on me about your writing, like, don't stop. She was just so encouraging. And I'm so honored. And it helps when you come from a place where you're doing things you're not supposed to. You out in the world, you young, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing me, blew my scholarship at Wayne State. Like, I was just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And when you are growing and transforming, and, you know, the Lord is connecting you with people that fits your life as you are blossoming, it is a blessing. Because Erika wasn't like that. I call her E, like that, like E. And my name in college was Flipper. They call me Flip for short because my temper, just like that. You said what? You know what I'm saying? So I was E, she was Flip. We had other girls, and that was us. Everybody knew us. You know what I'm saying? And she's a light, and I'm honored to still have her a part of my life and her growth. I'm like, goodness, she came a long way. And I'm happy that she didn't give up the good fight, because that's what it's all about, fighting to get to that place of promise, prosperity, and wealth. And she had the vision and she stuck with it, you know. And so I just thank you. I thank you, Erika, for just having me. I thank you. I appreciate just your leadership. I'm amazed. I'm blessed to even see this growth in you. And I'm going to support you the whole way, okay? Because we came a long way, okay? And I'm just proud of you. I can keep going, but I'm not gonna keep going.
Rebecca, you did it now. I was holding it in, but you did it. Thank you so much for sharing, because yeah, some of the things that Erika shared with me about her, her journey, having someone confirm that, even though you didn't say exactly, but you've confirmed, the growth that she has been on. And what you said, the language has changed as well. Yes, it happens. This is what happens in your healing journey. It's like the words that people use now, it's fine. And, downloads, those divine downloads and all the blessings around us. And yeah, the words is where Erika's blossoming. And Rebecca, you too, because listening to you speaking, and you've been on a journey too. And, it sounded like you both came back together exactly then,
at the right time.
Exactly. And that is just so beautiful. Okay, I'm holding it together. So thank you so much for sharing. All of you shared from the heart, and that's why we're here today. And Erika, I'm going to be handing over to you in a moment again for you to do your second reading, which is I Cannot Shake You. And ladies, thank you so much for showing up for Erika in this way. And we have one more speaker, which is going to be Erika's mom. I've been watching the body language over there, hearing some of these things about Erika, so I cannot wait to hear you speak. So Erika, it's going to be over to you, and then we'll have Valerie speaking. I'll introduce her after. Okay, so Erika.
So real quick, I want to be mindful of time because I see it's 11:54, but I can't read this without acknowledging you, Zenda, and you, Rebecca. I appreciate y'all so much. And it has not been an accident, us being in each other's lives. And it is so divine, and it is so purposeful, and it is such a gift and such a blessing. And I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I appreciate being seen too, in the raw, unfiltered, and, this side too, because it's still in me, she's laughing. I just now I have an opportunity to have a conscious pause, which that was my problem. I didn't know how to pause. I just went and I just was off the meter. And so now I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful to be able to push pause and reflect most times before I speak. And so I'm grateful for all three of y'all, but I couldn't stay, I couldn't jump in without acknowledging y'all. So thank you. So here we go. I can't shake you. I blink my eyes in hopes that it will erase the thoughts of you. I take a deep breath in hopes that it will bring me back to reality. I pray and ask God to help me let you go. I can't shake you. You're everywhere. I hear your voice. I see your smile. I'm tickled by your laugh. I have to remind myself to inhale and exhale as I embrace the remembrance of your touch. I become lost in the memories of us as I gaze up at the stars once night falls. You sleep with me daily and hold me close as you are in my dreams. I can't shake you. I know far too well the difference between right and wrong. I want so badly to do right, but the thought of you not in my life cripples me with sadness. I've lived a life without you in it, but my exposure to you has left me unwilling to travel back down the road of what once was. I can't shake you. Questions with no answers, equations with no solutions, races with no finish line, stories with no endings, sentences with no periods. I can't shake you. I saw Happily Ever After, and now I unsuccessfully attempt to wipe my eyes like windshield wipers as the tears cascade down my face, as I must accept what is instead of what I wish to be. You opened my eyes to a world I never knew existed. I chased my dreams, followed my heart, and found you. I can't shake you. It started with a poem and now it is ending with a poem as the story of us has reached its final sentences. I can't shake you and I may never shake you, but I have to turn the last page and return the book of you. You were an amazing, captivating, enthralling, tantalizing, and priceless story that will forever hold a special place in my heart. I can't shake you, but I'm letting you go.
Woohoo! Got a shout for that one. Oh, Erika. Mm-mm-mm. How many of us have felt like that at various times in our lives? And, you know, we've had people in our lives and those loves that we've had to release for our own healing. And that's what that reminds me of. So powerful. And as I said, raw. I'm going to read a few of your comments again from Facebook. Erika, that is just so beautiful. Wow, got to breathe through it. And when you're reading, breathe through it, everyone. There is one titled Breathe too. So Thini says, we'll order my paperback copy. Very excited to read your masterpiece. And Thini, it is a masterpiece. As I said, from the cover, it looks so beautiful. All the way through, there's so much depth. And even in the words, the name of the book, the title of it, everything, it just speaks to the soul. So thank you, Thini. Thini also says, that was beautiful, Becky, when you spoke earlier. And Kim says, oh my gosh, what a beautiful testimony. I'm not sure who was speaking at the time, but one of your testimonies was beautiful and touching. They all were. They were absolutely wonderful. And we're so honored and blessed today to have everyone here. So I'd like us to hear another reading. If you don't mind, Erika, I'm just going to share how everyone can purchase, and then we'll do the final reading, and then we'll have your mom speak. We'll finish on that note. And that gives you a little bit more time as well, Valerie, to be ready for us. I can see you feeling those emotions right now, and we're with you. You've got this. We've got this with you. So to purchase a copy of this beautiful book, I keep wanting to hold it up and remembering it's right behind me. So this beautiful book, Bloom Inward, a poetic journey of finding purpose in pain. And as you go through this book, whatever pain you're going through yourself, this will support you in knowing that you're never alone. And right now, I'm getting my divine download to share something with you from the book. First, the dedication. I dedicate this book to every teardrop, every doubt, every insecurity, every storm, every heartbreak, and every time I question my enoughness. I would not be who I am or where I am without it. And there's a little heart. And I can't stop there. On the next page, and I've got goosebumps going all down me. My intention, and these are all Erika's words, my intention for this book is to let her know she is not alone, and to encourage everyone in the midst of the storm to hold on, just like Erika did. We can all hold on. And something else that I have to share is, I'll have to stand or you won't see this. We all disappeared. I'm going to do a little trick with my camera for a sec. So excuse the technology side of it. There we go. You will notice this page, and you've even got a QR code at the bottom. Erika did a playlist for this book. This book is not like any other book, okay? Erika did a playlist that you can listen to. You get the QR code and it takes you to Spotify. A little plug for Spotify there. And you can listen to the choice of music that she feels is so aligned with this beautiful book as you go through your journey, because this is a journey and it's not something that you pick up the book, you read it once from start to end and that's it. No, keep going back. Wherever you are in your journey, keep going back and having a look. So to get a copy of the book, you just need to go to bit.ly, which is bit.ly/EB launch. and you'll see Erika's page on Amazon, or just head over to Amazon and type in Erika Brown. She's an author now, self-published author extraordinaire. So, Erika, we're here to celebrate you and lift you up in so many ways today, and in the same way you lift everyone else up. So, we have our final reading now from Erika, and this one is The Process of Change.
Thank you so much, Debbie, and thank you for plugging the playlist, because music is everything, and it is all songs throughout this journey. So thank you.
You're welcome.
The process of change. Thoughts running through my mind like an Olympic track meet. Positive, negative, uplifting, depressing, all in attempts to cross the finish line first. The prize being the opportunity to occupy space in my mind that will then affect my mood, day, energy, presence, life. To control my thoughts is a reality that conflicts with my personal perception of tasks that can be mastered. Hope for a brighter tomorrow. Faith that this too shall pass. Love myself and others. Peace of mind. A silver bracelet around my wrist that holds so much power yet is neglected and overlooked. The story of my life. If others overlooked and neglect me, why should I not do the same? How much weight and value could I possibly hold if no one else sees it, nurtures it, believes in it? Until one day on this journey through the process of change, I asked myself, who are these people I desire to inspire, that I feel pulled to please, whose yes and no hold more truth than my own? Why do they deserve the honor, the glory, the power more than I? But why is irrelevant? Because it is. Or better yet, it was. Taking my rightful place on the throne, no longer a puppet that is compelled to react over an action that is not my own. A shift is coming. Lost as the words travel through my canals and out into the wind. The shift is upon me, upon us. My shift is a curve carved in my predestined path. Thank you.
I'm the only one that you can hear going, but everyone else is doing it out there. I know. Oh, Erika. Wow. What else can I say? I'm going to do something different for a moment and ask Rebecca, Becky, and Zenda to open your mics and just share your views, your thoughts about what you've heard of the book so far, with the 3 poems that have been read.
Amazing. I was on Amazon trying to figure out how to order the book, but then I'm like, I need to be paying attention, you know what I'm saying? And it hits home. Especially the one, her last one, I Can't Shake You, but I Gotta Let You Go. I was like, oh my God, you know? So congratulations, Erika. Yes, I'm excited. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca and Becky. I can see your mics open.
It's so good. I cannot wait to get my copy and read it all. Honestly, I knew you were really good with words, but holy smokes, girl. You're amazing. Like, that's incredible. And it shook me. Yeah, I love it. You're so good.
Thank you so much, Becky. And Sandra. Yeah, mute can be tricky sometimes.
Okay. There we are. It's a different space. I literally felt every word, the cleansing and the releasing, shake me. It's profound, every word. And we talked about this at the live launch. I want her voice to read everyone to me.
Yes.
So we got to figure that out, because I've been Erika.
Yeah. There you go. We've all been Erika. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Erika. You've heard it from your sisters here today. And, this is the truth. And I know you needed to hear this. That's why I asked them to share from their hearts as well. So, lastly, but by no means least, we have your mom.
Hi.
Dial coming on to say a few words to you, Erika. Welcome, Valerie.
Thank you. Um, I've, I've never done a Zoom call, and I wouldn't have done this except, her. Um, she mentioned Rebecca knowing her the longest. You have no idea. To see her today, and she came in here. She came into this world fighting. She came into this world questioning everything and feeling alone because she needed to. This is what she produced. This is what her purpose was. And between yesterday and today, hearing the people that love her, and all I wanted for her was to know that she was loved. And it's so amazing. I'm not going to go into the stories of her getting here, but I will tell you there was a day in 2014 when we were sitting on her couch, and I was telling her something about there are other ways to live in this life. There are things we can't see that exist that I'd always told her. But this particular day that I was talking to her, I happened to look over at her and she was rolling her eyes. And I said to her, Erika, it's okay, honey. It's okay. I don't need to say anything more to you. I get it that you don't get it. I'm okay with that. I love you anyway. And something happened. And like, it just, but I can't tell you how proud I am of you, how much the people you have in your life and how much they love you and that space you hold for them. It just, like you say, it's divine. All of it's divine. You being here is divine. So, yeah, that's, I hope, because I told her, look, the first time she wrote a poem, like, what? How did you do that? And I told her, you need to read these. You need to be the one reading these because the power of your word and your voice are exponentially more than you can imagine. So I just love you. Thank you, Mommy. I love you too.
Now, if anyone's wondering why I left Valerie to the end, this is why. The moment where the parents are always parents, children, partners, husbands, wives, etc. Those are always the moments that really make us all crumble. And Valerie, yeah, you didn't disappoint. I saw you, beginning to get tearful earlier, and I thought, yeah, this is going to be a tearjerker. Thank you so much for sharing. And, even the rolling-eyed Erika back then. And yes, I'm not finished with you yet, honey. Your words need to be heard. You've heard it here so many times, and it's true. So your words need to be heard, and there are ways to do that. So we're not done. You have so much more out there, world. You have so much more of this beautiful soul to receive, and it's the power of those words and the depth of them. We're not talking about woolly and surface level stuff. This is someone who has been going on this, she's been on this healing journey for so long, and she continues it, and she's supporting others in their healing as well. So Erika, the final words are over to you, and then we're all going to raise a glass to celebrate and honor you. But I'd like you to also share, as you're saying your final words, how can people stay connected with you?
So, I've had people tell me for a long time that I need to write a book. And I tried to write a book several times and I never could. So these poems were not created to be shared with anybody. These poems are my pain. These poems are my life. Like, they were some of my darkest days. It's a written expression of the unfolding of life events that I thought were going to break me. Times in my life where I just couldn't understand why things were going on the way that they were, especially when I was trying so hard. Like, I tried so hard just to do right and be right. And I tell people, like, I prided myself for so long on being a bad girl that turned good. And then when I broke and my body shut down on me, I was like, what did I do now? Like, I've been trying so hard to just do right and be right and finally get it. And like I said, these poems saved my life. The divine saved my life. And so I put this out there and I publish this just to share. Like, I don't know what's going to come of it, and I don't care, because even yesterday somebody walked up to me and they said that they watched my video and my video changed their life. And I was just speaking my truth about not giving up. And they read my book and they read my book over and over again, and they just got my book. And I'm like, that was it. Like, I'm cool. Like, no disrespect, Debbie, because I know you are a book mentor, but I'm like, it's not about the number of copies I sell. Like, I'm not in it for that. Like, I'm in it because if what I went through can lessen the load for somebody else, I'm done. Like, I did it. I'm cool. That's it. Like, I just truly because I felt so alone and I felt like I was suffocating. I felt like I was dying, and yet I was still showing up in the world and nobody knew what was going on with me, but it was a struggle to breathe. It was a struggle to move. And if, like I said, if what I went through can make it better in just a fraction, I'm cool. Like, and so, I mean, if I'm just Erika, you know what I mean? Like, I'm me. You know, and so, I mean, if you want, like, I post my coloring pictures and stuff on Facebook, you know, like, if you want to follow me, like, I'm on Facebook, Erika Brown. I'm on IG, Erika Lynn Bloom _Bloom inWord, but it's just like, I'm just a girl, you know what I mean? I'm a woman now, I'm grown for real. I got babies and a husband that loves me, and family and sisterhood and community, and like, I have a life that I cherish and a life that I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful for the breath in my body every time I breathe today. And so, yeah, like, just Erika. So that's it.
And this right here, everyone, is just Erika. Not. To her, she's just Erika. To everyone in this room, you heard something different today. Erika, we see you. You see everyone else. We see you. And that was one of the most powerful messages I am taking away from today, is everyone has said, you're always saying, I see you. We see you too, my sweetheart. We really do. And we hear you. I feel you. And I know so many others out there are feeling you right now, and the energy. And yeah, you have a special gift that so many is, and we now know the term, you've got a medicine and people waiting to receive your medicine. And this book is another step in them being able to receive that medicine through your words, and so much more. You're filled with so much beauty, and no offense to me ever. I told you, she says it as she means it. She gives it to you. And I want you to know I'm here, sister. and every one of your sisters in this room and that beautiful mom of yours over there. We're all here witnessing you today, witnessing you elevating to the next level of your life and taking so many with you. And before we do the raise our glasses to you, I'm just going to read a few comments. There's loads more. It's like it was quiet for a while. So we had, I think I read Phoenix was the last one I read. So thank you so much to everyone over on Facebook. Feeny commented, thank you for sharing, Zenda. Feeny again, thanks, Feeny. We're so happy that you're here supporting us. Some of our circle sisters are here. So Feeny said, this is very touching, Rebecca. You should write your own book as well. Hint, hint. Thanks, Feeny. Kim is saying, beautiful ladies, thank you all for sharing. Katrina is saying, awesome. Kim again, wow, powerful. Feeny, Erika, Feeny, what are you doing to us? Is there an audiobook? I love it when Erika reads the poems. Erika's actually done some poetry over on YouTube. She's probably going to tell me off for saying that. She's got some poetry over on YouTube from years ago, so there might be a bit more needed. She's going to tell me off after. Kim, Erika, this one's powerful. Very relatable, Erika. Thank you for sharing your journey and blessings for your continued healing and successes. I unfortunately have to leave, okay? Thank you for being here, Kim, but love and light, beautiful sister. Very proud. Very, very powerful session. Thank you all. So that's all in quotes as well. Katrina has shared a few. So one is, I'm proud of you, Erika Brown. Lots of hearts, crying face, hearts, and high fives. And amen, all from Katrina. Feeny, for the last two, sending much love to you. So grateful for you sharing your journey with us, Erika. And thank you, Feeny, this last one for me. Thank you for hosting Debbie, this book launch. So on that note, everyone, we're going to open all our mics and we are going to raise our glasses to celebrate and honor Erika and the release of her amazing book, Blue inWord, a poetic journey of finding purpose in pain. And you've heard it all here today from Erika's nearest and dearest and Erika herself. So here we are. To you, Erika, on the launch of your book. Thank you, everyone over on Facebook for joining us. Thank you for everyone in the room. Yeah.
And then really quick, I just want to say my husband's home on his lunch break and he's here. He has a glass, so he's going to toast with us.
He's got come in the picture. Hey,
that's my hubby.
Yay. Welcome. Now, congrats, Erika. Congrats to
yes,
you.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye, Facebook. We're going to continue.
Facebook, thank you. Yeah.
Bye. And thank you so much for joining us on Facebook. It has been awesome. Bye.